Hey, it's Patrick Grosser with Fathom Realty. If you're thinking about selling your home, these are the three most important things you must do in order to sell quickly for top dollar. Check it out. The first step is improving the quality of your home and the quality of your listing. Make any repairs needed to make sure that any potential buyer can move right into your home. Don't give them any excuse to either not write an offer on your home or to write an offer below what it's actually worth. The same goes for upgrades. If you're planning to get top dollar for your home, compare it to the comps that are getting top dollar and make sure that your finishes are in line with those. You may not have to upgrade anything, or you may have to upgrade countertops or appliances or paint or flooring or something in order to get top dollar, again, compared to the comps and what they're getting. Also compare to the comps in terms of staging. Are they furnished? Are they empty? How is the furniture arranged? Is it staged professionally or is it done by the homeowner? You can typically tell from the photographs. In many cases in the Cincinnati market, there's no need for professional staging unless you're in a luxury home market. But you want to make sure that there's good flow to every room and every room has a purpose. So you can do it yourself, but you definitely need to pay attention to the details. You also want to make sure to emphasize the key features, the selling points for your home. It may be the location, proximity to downtown, nightlife, restaurants, or it may be the school district, maybe the lot that you're on, the neighborhood. Whatever it is, the main reasons that you purchased the home is probably the same reasons that your buyer is going to purchase the home as well. So make sure in your ad copy, the description you give goes above and beyond the basic description of the beds and baths and square footage, but really highlights the key features of your home. It's also extremely important once you have these things in place that you hire a professional to do your photography. Although smartphones have great cameras, the person behind the camera, if it's not a professional, is not going to have the right lighting set up. It's not going to take the right angles. It's not going to have even the right equipment to do the job properly. You want to make sure you hire a professional home photographer, not a wedding photographer who also does homes, someone who really knows what they're doing that can put your home in the best light to present it online to potential buyers. The same goes for if you have a luxury home or a large lot, or if you're a waterfront property or on a golf course. If you have additional highlights that you want to feature in video, you want to hire a professional as well. This may be aerial photography, videography, but it also may be a video tour of the home if you have an extensively large home, if you have a floor plan that's unique that you want to highlight that wouldn't be captured by just photography alone. The second thing you need to do is get the pricing right. Do a competitive market analysis or CMA to review the recently sold comps or similar homes in your neighborhood and make sure they're as close to you as possible and as recent as possible. You also can take a look at active listings to understand your competition. And the goal here is to price your home as competitively as possible so that it appears to be the best value available on the market when you list. That will help you to sell as quickly as possible. It'll also help you to sell for the most money as possible because it will attract multiple offers. Reverse prospecting is rather than buyers looking for listings available, it's actually sellers or listings looking for the number of buyers available. This data is available in the MLS. If you have a connection with an agent, they can guide you through this. Essentially, you're looking at, once you identify the ballpark range that your price should be in, you can actually pinpoint which exact price down to the very dollar gives you access to the most number of buyers that are searching in that range. Personally, I've seen with even a dollar difference on the price, up to a 10% difference in the number of buyers that you're attracting. So obviously you want to attract the most number of buyers for the price point of your home to get the most number of views, most number of showings, and most offers that you can possibly get. The third thing you need to do is maximize the exposure of your listing. Reach the maximum number of potential buyers. Whether you're selling a home or a car or any product, it's no secret you need to reach as many people as possible. The best way to do that initially is to get access to the MLS, which is the multiple listing service. This is the network of agents and their clients that is used to share information with each other. Unfortunately, if you don't have access to the MLS, you don't have access to most buyers because most buyers are using an agent. Once you're in the MLS, your listing will syndicate to Zillow, realtor.com, Trulia, all other consumer sites and apps. You'll also get access to all broker and agent sites as well. If you'd like additional exposure beyond that, you can share your listing on Facebook to share with your personal contacts. You can post it on Facebook Marketplace, which is becoming more popular for buyers and renters. And you can also run a Facebook ad campaign as well. Instagram has similar features. It's for a little bit of a newer, younger crowd, but it can be just as effective if done correctly. And you can also advertise with a pay-per-click campaign on Google. Or if you're working with an agent, Google can help in terms of search engine optimization. If your agent's site is ranked well among Cincinnati real estate websites, it will actually give additional exposure to your listing as well. Also, you can run a video on YouTube. We talked about professional videography. If you do something like that, you definitely want to put it on YouTube as well. And you want to get some advice on how to optimize that video too. There's a lot more to marketing on YouTube than just uploading the video. But regardless, the more things you can possibly do to give exposure to your listing, again, is going to get you more views, more showings, and more offers. Now that you understand the importance of quality, pricing, and exposure for your listing, let's talk about the best way to market it. One of the most effective things you can do is list your home in coming soon status in the MLS. This is a pre-marketing strategy similar to how they roll out each new iPhone. They tell you when it's going to be available, but it's not available yet. So what happens? People line up out the door, they get excited, there's a buzz going about it, and they show up the first day that it's available, and they're basically begging for the new product. This is similar to what's going to happen with your home if you list it as coming soon in the MLS. Maybe it won't be quite as crazy as an iPhone coming out, but it'll increase the number of showings you see, and it will typically get you offers more quickly than if you don't use this status. As a bonus, as you're finishing your final upgrades, repairs, doing last-minute staging, and even photography and videography, that can all be done after you list your home in this status, because you can have up to 10 days in this status. So if you're in a rush, you're trying to sell as quickly as you possibly can, you still have to tie up a few loose ends, you can go ahead and publish your listing in this status for up to 10 days while you get everything done, and you can create a buzz, get some excitement going. That way, the first day that you do showings, you're going to have several showings and hopefully more than one offer. Thanks for watching. I hope you've learned enough to make an informed decision about the best way to list your home and sell quickly for top dollar. If you'd like to learn more about my service, or if you have any questions about the selling process, click the link or copy and paste it into your browser. It'll prompt you to answer a few questions to help me better understand your needs and your communication preference. Thanks again, and we'll talk soon.